Is the mountain out is one of the most important questions in the Pacific Northwest. People are asking this all over. So you're on a commute on I-5 and you're stuck in traffic, and some of those glorious days when the mountain is out, it's just unreal. It dominates the skyline. It's the most beautiful thing. There's nothing else like it. That's why I started this brand. So I started Rainier Watch with a single tweet. I was commuting into downtown Seattle on the 358 at the time. It's changed names since then. And every day that the mountain was out, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And so I was thinking to myself, there's got to be some way online for people to know. Like, this is just unreal. But that core question of is the mountain out has been intertwined in the history of the brand from day one. So when I started the Rainier Watch shop, it was very important to give back to the national parks and support the parks, because without Mount Rainier National Park, this brand wouldn't really be anything. And so in addition to donating to various nonprofits to support the parks, we've also held initiatives throughout the years supporting wildfire relief efforts, supporting nonprofits that help diversity and inclusion in the outdoors, and being an official partner to Washington National Park Fund. I even launched a collaborative beanie last year with them, which was really fun to donate even more than the typical 1% to 2% that we give back. Rainier Watch is a member of 1% for the Planet, and that's really important to me as well. That's the nonprofit started by Chenard, the founder of Patagonia, and it's always been important to me to do things the right way when running Rainier Watch. I don't just want to have products end up in a landfill in a couple years. When I started shipping orders, it was several years ago, and it was out of the spare bedroom in our house. And after a couple months, I kind of outgrew that, and so we started looking around for different spaces and ended up building a backyard office at my family's house in our backyard to hold the inventory that I was shipping out every day, every week. It just outgrew the house, and I ended up finding a warehouse in the area. Having the warehouse in the local area is important to me. One of the coolest emails that I've ever gotten, one of the coolest things that has happened, I got an email from a store manager at REI, the REI. The store manager had said, "Hey, I'm a store manager at a local REI. I found your brand. I want to carry it in my store. Let's chat." REI has been an amazing partner. One of the coolest things about running this brand is walking into an REI store and seeing products on the shelves. Some of my favorite impacts that Rainier Watch has done is helping support diversity and inclusion in the outdoors. Those spaces are typically harder for marginalized communities, BIPOC, folks that aren't typically feel welcomed in the outdoors. It's been a really hard space for them. And so the Mountains Are For Everyone collection was an initiative that started back in 2020 and has been a great way to help provide a welcoming space for those individuals from those communities. The original design aspect is what's really important to me at Rainier Watch. Everything is designed by me or a local designer. I don't have generic designs that you'll find elsewhere. Everything is very unique and very specific to the brand and the outdoor spaces that inspire the brand. One thing that's always surprised me about the Rainier Watch customers is how many orders we get from out of state. And what's really interesting is connecting with these customers as part of the Rainier Watch community. Folks that have moved on from the Northwest, moved to other parts, or have visited the Northwest and have that fond memory of Tahoma, Mount Rainier. Every purchase of our products helps protect our national parks.